Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you found your way here. It's been a while, I know, but it's been busy on my end. I hope it's been positively busy on yours as well. And let's dive into this full moon in Capricorn. So I'm doing it on this video on the day of, literally. So I'm bathing in the energies, so to speak. So let's have a look at what's going to come up, what could come up, what we need to know about this full moon, and what kind of energies it could trigger. So this video, of course, is for those of you that, are feeling still connected to the moon a little bit. I have other videos where I can, I offer to help release you from the moon and its energies, but that's a deeper topic. Might do a free webinar on that if you guys are interested. And we'll dive into the energies of the moon and how they actually work themselves out, and who's behind the moon and what's in the moon, and all these things where we're going to explore concepts, ideas, theories, and possibilities. I think, let's do that. Yes. Okay, so I'll put a link in the description box below this video and you can sign up for it. It's going to be absolutely free and I welcome you there. Okay. So, alrighty, so let's dive into this full moon in Capricorn energy and see what's coming up for this full moon, July 21st, 2024. July 21st, 2024. Full moon in Capricorn. So the first card that shows up for this full moon in Capricorn is the Star. And the Star, as we know, is a card that is bringing peace and hope and lighting the way forward. So there's a new realization or a new consciousness, a new perception of things that is arising in the collective consciousness, which is lighting the way forward. This full moon in Capricorn is bringing in this possibility, bringing in that energy, and we'll see where it takes us. The second card that shows up is the Knight of Coins. So this has to do with hard work. Capricorn is connected to hard work. The Knight of Coins represents someone who's loyal, who's tedious, who works hard, who invests, who does things in a certain way, who is continuous. So there's something here about continuing the work, continuing what's being worked on, continuing what's being trying to achieve. So there's no break in continuity here. The continuation, the work continues. And the third and final card that shows up is the card of Justice. Oof. Now, Justice can also represent Libra, and it can represent the balancing energies. So there's these energies. This full moon in Capricorn is seeking, I feel, retribution and vengeance, but in a way of moving forward, right? So some of you may be, feeling a little bit more on edge during this full moon. You may be feeling a little bit more unwilling to forgive, a little bit more unwilling to accept. And it's going to be a little bit of hard work to get yourself into that space of accepting and forgiving and releasing and letting go. And it could help to focus on something positive, a higher principle that pulls you through, a higher thought form that pulls you to the other side. Some of you will be tested by something that has been following you, stalking you, right? So a lot of us have stalkers, people that continuously observe and like to pick apart energetically as well. And some people that just like to watch you from the distance, watch from afar, and not really connect with you in real life, right? So it's enough to see that, oh, you're doing your thing, and to measure themselves against you and to say, oh, she's alive, and that's all they need to invest in you. Yeah. So there's that complexity that comes in there, that it's time for you to work for and on yourself again, right? For yourself, to invest in yourself, to upgrade yourself, to do your glow up, put in the work into yourself. That would be working out, doing things that make you and make you better, right? Following the star, making yourself into a star in a certain sense, right? Shining without without being afraid that others are going to see your shine. Stars aren't afraid to shine, as far as we know anyways, right? So there's that. And but the overall energy is one of hard work in bringing justice to the table, justice to the fore, and hard work in if you need to, defending yourself, balancing yourself out, doing all that. But also hard work at looking at what's stopping you from elevating your life, what's stopping you from taking control in your life, what's keeping you from moving ahead, what's authentically, like, without putting the blame on others, without placing the focus on everyone else. What would you need to do in this moment to balance your life? Like, what is the thing that needs to be done the most? And why are you not doing that? Right? Why are you not doing that? So it's the first thing that comes to mind. And it could even be that you need to, I don't know, apologize to someone. It could be something that is not very comfortable, right? It's the Knight of Coins is not necessarily comfortable. The Justice card is not necessarily comfortable. It's about whatever needs to be done to bring balance and harmony and healing in a situation. And this full moon is Capricorn is focusing in on the work that needs to be done, the work that needs to be invested in, the work that needs to be done either way on your end towards your goals. Let's have another look at aligning yourself to a higher principle. That's like a very Capricornian energy as well, like looking up and being disciplined in your alignment to a certain specific principle and becoming the embodiment of that. So actually doing what that principle demands of you and not being stuck in old ways that actually lead to no balance. In light of that, the work that needs to be done, it could be that this full moon is heightening your intuition, heightening your feelings towards others or towards specific situations, that you're feeling more in tune, right, with your higher principle, but also intuitively knowing this is the right way forward, this is not the right way forward, this is the right way for me, this is not what I should be doing, and handling that, right? So I feel heightened intuition as well with the star card as I'm looking at it. It's just this heightened sensitivities and just intuitively knowing which way is right for you and which way is not, and moving forward with that. Okay. So let's go through the 12 signs, Aries, third, Pisces. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and just draw one card. One card for what's coming up for you with this full moon in Capricorn. So let's see here. When it comes to Aries, your one card is the Queen of Cups. So you're being called to action when it comes to emotional things, when it comes to family, when it comes to the realm of the soul, the realm of how you feel. You're being called to action in that area, to pay attention to your feelings and take action on them, and to take note of them and not ignore them. So if your feelings are telling you this is the direction you need to go into, or you need to pay attention to something, then you need to do that, okay? So the Queen of Cups is also asking you to be more sensitive in how you go about things. So there are things that are coming up for you that are going to ask of you great sensitivity in how you deal with them, and to really pay attention to how you also make others feel, to step into emotional maturity when it comes to that. Okay, take responsibility for your words and your actions. Okay, then you may also be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. They may also have this in their rising or somewhere dominant in their chart. But it's all about feelings, this full moon in Capricorn. It may also be that you feel this full moon very, very distinctly. Okay. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, this is definitely a moon that is going to inspire you to get things done, for new beginnings, new starts. This is the Magician card that is showing up here. It's reminding you of your talent and of your power. Now, this Magician is also allowing you to take your energy back, Taurus. This Magician is challenging you almost to do that. Where does your strength lie? Where do your abilities lie? Where do your capabilities lie? What more can you do? What else can you make happen? What else can you create? How much further can you go? What are your actual boundaries? Who sets those boundaries? Who determines when you try to access and break through those boundaries? So all these things that are coming up due to this Capricorn and full moon are actually coming up to show you how powerful you are, how strong you are, how capable you are, how able you are, how you are. The sky's the limit with you, Taurus, and you're the only one who's standing in your way or holding yourself back. So it's time with this full moon in Capricorn to also get to work. So if you're wishing for something, you literally have to write it down, visualize it, write down the steps that you would need to take to get there, you know, through your thinking, what you think, and visualize yourself reaching those steps and then taking action every day on these steps that you've written down and maintaining your visualization. How can you not achieve your goals? How can you not manifest into reality what it is that you seek? So this full moon in Capricorn is asking you, what are you working towards? What are you currently manifesting? What are you creating? Where are you investing your energy, your time, your effort right now? Because that's going to be the result in a few months' time. Okay. All right. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, what's coming up? What's your message with this full moon in Capricorn? For Gemini, please. We've got the Two of Wands, a new outlook. Gemini's ready to start a new chapter with the Two of Wands. You're looking out to the foreign sea. You're looking out to see where else is something happening here. What are my options in this situation? This is also a solutions card. So seeing solutions to current difficulties and challenges. Finally, a light at the end of the tunnel. So it feels like you may have been going through something or going through some kind of a cycle, Gemini, and it's now slowly coming to an end. You're literally seeing a way out. You're seeing a possibility. You're seeing a new chance at something. And this is a new chapter that is beginning in your life as well. So this 2024 may already be a significant year for you in certain aspects. So this is not only looking at yourself, you know, and saying, oh, this is all about me, but it may be about your children or your family, which affects you in some way, shape, or form, or causes you to have a new beginning or a new chapter, a new cycle start in your life. Okay. But I am seeing this new, you know, this solution, this light at the end of the tunnel, this coming thing, old things coming to a close, finally finding solutions to problems that have been dogging you for some time, and receiving hope, receiving possibilities again, receiving opportunities again. Okay. Cancer, what's coming up for Cancer with this full moon in Capricorn energy, please? What's coming up for Cancer? We've got the Three of Cups. This is going to be a very harmonious energy with your energy, Cancer. It's going to be an energy that is allowing you to feel safe again. So if you haven't felt safe, you're going to be feeling safe through this energy. It's going to allow you to let go and release, but also be completely emotional. Being safe in your emotional space, being safe with the emotions and the feelings of others, being safe in the emotional world of others, but also being safe with your emotions with others, that others will keep you safe. So there's a lot of joy and happiness in the Three of Cups. There's relaxation. This is a great time to get some body work done, Cancer. Get yourself a massage, get yourself relaxed, feel good about you and your body again. But this is a fantastic time to really take steps and make an effort towards feeling good, towards feeling yourself, towards feeling whole again, and powerful and beautiful and strong, Cancer. But it's a time where you're going to receive a lot of compliments. People are going to find your energy very soothing, especially if they're experiencing these Capricornian energies as being very, very scathing or harsh, which they can also be. They're going to experience yours as very soothing during this time. Okay. Moving on to Leo. What's the message for Leo, please? Full moon in Capricorn. We've got the Five of Pentacles, Leo. Oh, your self-confidence might take a small dent, you know, during this time. It's a fantastic time to work on any feelings of lack. Capricorn is going to exacerbate that for you. And you're really going to feel a lack in some way, shape, or form, in some way, area of your life. So you may feel like you're not good enough, or you don't have the resources that you need, or some kind of a situation may come up which is bringing this lack front and center, but it's actually placing it on the table for you, Leo, so that you work on it, so that you finally balance things out, so that you finally get to work on the real issues that are plaguing you deep within yourself. You can't push it off onto others anymore. And I think the full moon in Capricorn is going to make that very, very clear to you. You're going to have to accept certain things and realize certain things, and this will help you work through them. Okay. Then moving on to Virgo. You've got the Ace of Cups. Wow, Virgo's focused on home territories, home relationships. This may be a time, Virgo, where you feel like investing in your home, thinking about home things, taking care of things around the home or your possessions and belongings, emotional attachments to things, emotional attachments to things that maybe are further away that you're trying to bring closer to you, people, places, things, items, pets, who knows, right? But I just get the sense of distance and you trying to bridge that gap between what you actually care for and value and where you actually are. So it maybe you're moving towards something or something is moving towards you, but there's a wholeness, a making whole, a bringing together, making right, but also true love is showing up here. So Virgos, this is the perfect time for you to manifest long-term, enduring, steadfast, loyal, trustworthy, authentic, honest, true love is in this full moon of Capricorn for you. Something's going to show up in line with that. Okay. Something is going to happen in line with that, but I do see a true love or a big love coming in for you. It does feel as if this is also somehow healing. It makes your heart whole. It makes you feel whole again. Okay. Now the card that flew out for Libra, okay, is the Six of Cups. Libra, don't let this energy get you rolling in nostalgia. Okay, the Six of Cups is a nostalgic card. It has to do with memories. It has to do with childhood. It has to do with looking back to the past, being influenced by past things. So again, Capricorn may bring this up for you to have a look at. Where did I go wrong in this? What is actually the past? What really happened? What's memory? What's fact? All these things. But I also feel a connection to the past where you almost wish the past was still alive, where the past was still happening, a nostalgia that the past is already over. Let me just pull one more card for you, Libra, and we've got the Eight of Wands, yeah. So this is the card of communication. You may be communicating to someone about the past or past issues, and in a way wishing and hoping that the past wasn't the past, that it was still the current place. Six of Cups is indicating that someone may be returning to you. There's a looping cycle with the Six of Cups, and it does indicate that there may be a return to someone whom you are in communication with. Okay, moving on. I'm not saying if that's good or bad yet. All right, moving on to Scorpio and this full moon in Capricorn energy. What's coming up for Scorpio? We've got the Queen of Wands. So hotness. And it feels like this is fantastic energy for you to get hot again in. You're going to have the discipline. You're going to have the work ethic. You're going to have the drive, the hard work to really follow your dreams and follow your paths and follow your goals. You're going to be investing in your goals, working on your goals, Scorpio, and defining your goals even. You're going to know what you want. The Queen of Wands knows what she wants and she works on it. She manifests it. And she does so in a way that inspires others to support her in manifesting what she wants. So it really feels, Scorpio, as if you're getting on track again. And the thing about it is you have to be passionate. Don't be afraid of your passion. Go for what you're passionate about. Do things that you're passionate about. Invest in things that you're extremely passionate about. A very charismatic time for you because you're able to combine the two, discipline and consistency and steadfastness and passion. And that makes you like this smoldering something, but it's very charismatic and magnetic. It's going to attract people in. So this is a time where people might be admiring your bone structure. I know it sounds silly, but literally I'm seeing that. And where all of a sudden these Capricornian traits in you come more out, And people really admiring that about you. Hard work, discipline, focusing on your physical health. But overall, it's about really passionately focusing on your goals, defining your goals, passionately focusing on them, and working hard to see them through. Okay. Sagittarius, what's your card? You've got the Ace of Swords. Sag, with this full moon in Capricorn, you've got a decision, a weighted decision coming your way. There's some kind of a heavy decision that's weighing on your heart and on your mind, and you're not really how should I put this? You may not be at the time of this reading sure, but there's only one way forward. And I think you know what that one way is. You're just hesitating to take it. But life is going to give you a way. There's clarity coming into a situation. Something is being cleared up for you. Something is being removed for you, which caused confusion and delays on your pathway. It's like this sword is coming in and cutting everything through. Now, this may also be cutting through a connection, okay, to a relationship, deciding consciously, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do something other than what I've been doing now, because the Ace of Swords is newness, it's freshness, it marks something unique. Yeah. Okay, so for Saggies, I'd say this decision is coming up for you, and it's weighing heavy on your mind already. And you're going to have to take steps, though. You're going to have to take steps in order to gain clarity on a specific situation in your life where you're lacking clarity, and only then will you be able to make a wise decision to move forward into. Okay. Capricorn, the full moon is in your sign, and let's have a look. It's in your sign, and we've got the Nine of Wands. Oh, you might be feeling this energy heavily. Okay. There may be some heavy energy for you these next couple days around this full moon, Capricorn. Okay. You may be feeling it in your family arena, of course. Capricorn, full moon in Capricorn's Nine of Wands. Some kind of a resistance that's also coming up. It's almost as if this energy of the full moon is strengthening your resistance, not allowing you to take things lightly or just see how they go or they flow. There's this need to control everything that is coming up stronger for you, much stronger for you. And a lack of trust. Ultimately, at the end of the day, your trust issues, your lack of trust, these kind of energies are what's going to be tackled through these experiences. But it feels like a very defensive time, a time where you don't trust anyone. You ask you do things first and then ask questions later. That's literally it. It feels as if you're just hanging in there, Capricorn. You're just hanging in there, waiting for everything to flow through and pass you by. And then you might start up in something again, investing in something, looking at something. But right now you're just like, wow, if I can just hang on for dear life, I'm good. And putting up your walls, your boundaries, and your barriers is very strong at this time. It will pass, but you're likely to feel compelled to do so, or impulses to do so, to push back, to resist, to have walls of protection around you. Okay. There's still some healing that needs to happen here, Capricorn. It's like you're withdrawing behind a wall to heal and lick your wounds. And the wall is so thick, though, that nobody knows what's going on behind it. And it's taking up a lot of your energy. Yeah. There may be some health concerns that pop up with this full moon as well. So that doesn't mean that you actually have health concerns, but that the topic will be on the table. And this is for a reason. So you learn to take care of yourself. So you go and you take care of yourself. Okay. But yeah. Aquarius, what's coming up for Aquarius? We've got the Five of Wands and the Lovers flipped out as well. So I'll keep these two cards. Five of Wands and the Lovers. This would be fighting for a relationship. Okay. The full moon in Capricorn is also asking us, what do we want to commit to? What do we want to invest into long term? And it seems, Aquarius, that you wish you had a relationship, or you already have a relationship where you are saying yes. You're saying this is what I want to invest in. This relationship makes me feel happy. This relationship makes me feel like peace and comfortable. This relationship allows me to thrive. This relationship allows me to be me. This relationship allows me to feel successful. But it also feels with the Five of Wands like there's some kind of struggle around it. Maybe you both come from different family expectations or what have you, but there's some kind of a struggle that's happening with this relationship that you have in mind listening to this right now. This Lovers card is saying that there will be a good ending to this, but you need to walk away from something. Okay, Aquarius, you need to walk away from something. And it looks like you're not quite ready or willing to do that yet, but you need to walk away from something to get to your Four of Wands: celebration, success, happiness, and joy. Let something go, let it go. Just bury the hatchet, let it go, forgive, forget, move on. Literally, okay? And last but not least, Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces, please, with this full moon and Capricorn? On Pisces, you've got, wow, when it comes, we've got on one end Two of Cups here, so a love relationship, and we've got the Devil. Pisces, you're willing to invest in yourself again. That's what I'm picking up with this. And you may be on the lookout for the right person, but you want a kind of a spark and a connection as well. It's really important for you to have that. It could be that you're also focusing on your body, your figure, your shape, getting yourself back into shape, but also you're willing to work on the deeper currents, like these deep layers of consciousness that you don't know influence your day-to-day life. You're willing to have a look at that. You're willing to work on that. You're willing to see that. You're willing to acknowledge that. And you're utilizing the energies right now quite well to do so. But there's something coming up, like a huge trigger in some kind of an intimate relationship, Two of Cups. And it's coming up on purpose so that this devil reveals itself, so that you can actually see what you do in relationships or what's happening in your current relationship. Okay. So that's that. The full moon in Capricorn is bringing you, Pisces, healing. If you're consistent about it, if you're intentional about it, and if you take the opportunities to heal as the situation arises. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah. And if you would like to dive in deeper on what's coming up for you and what I see in the cards for you, or what I can scry for you, or what your loved ones say from the other side for you, have a look at my link list below. And I'd love to see you in person on Zoom, and we can work together and see what the messages are for you. Take care. Bye.